Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony and this is Death Road to Canada. Today we're going to get into something a little bit different. We've been playing this game for a while now, so we're going to switch over to Rare Characters mode just for fun. So in Rare Characters mode, most road recruits you meet are now special characters with unique abilities. This usually can make things a little easier, but not always. Okay. So we're going to start out with Brenton. He's a mechanic with a mysterious past. And his buddy is... this indicator up here kind of blocks the names. It's Mozilla, she's a Karna, and is oblivious. So that... let's get a different buddy. We don't need a mechanic and a Karna. I don't know exactly what each of them do, but... I'm going to go ahead and switch that up, especially because with the mysterious past, we'll know very little about him, and with her being oblivious, we'll learn very little about others. So we're going to do random. We got another mechanic, a gun collector that is the resilient type, Gerard, and Brenton. We're going to start in Rare Characters mode for the very first time. So we've heard rumors about Canada being safer than Florida. This says, run whenever you can, fight when you're forced to. These zombies do not drop zombie loot. We know that already. I think we found that out in one of the first couple of videos. Let's hit the road. Alright, embarking on the death road. To start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you'll need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You will also need to find ways to train and grow your team. Should we go to the Walmart, the rest stop, or the house on the road? Probably the Walmart. Those usually have the most food, and that's what I'd like to get the most of right off the bat. Especially because we're going to be picking up a lot of rare characters, and we need food to feed them. So we spot the abandoned Walmart off in the distance. It's a mild but sluggish horde, and we are getting going in the late morning. Go bargain hunting. Everybody's going to come with us. We got a wrench here, and Gerard has a rebar, you know, stick and a pistol with 17 ammunition. Not a bad start. Let's get going. Like, it's not a good start, but it's not a terrible one. Alright. Yeah, use that rebar for now. No reason to get out your pistol at this point. I think he's probably set to either. Yeah, either and defend. Those are the settings I like to start with. There's not a big reason to be swinging at these guys, but it does make me feel better that we'll have a little bit less of a crowd to walk out to. Gotta remember to always pick up shopping carts and toss them at people. And a pistol for us is real nice. So now we got one each for both of our members here. Alright. Gonna have to... wow. Wow. That is the best gasoline haul I've ever had in especially in a first encounter here. Maybe they're updating it so that you do get more loot from the start. I don't know. I haven't looked at the changelogs recently. I get most of my information about what's new in the game through Twitter, but I've actually been out of the loop for about 3 days now from going on a camping trip. I'm gonna switch back to my wrench. No reason to be on the pistol. I wasted a couple shots there at the beginning when I first picked up the pistol. I'll use a piece of wood because I think it's lighter weight than the wrench, so it should tire me out a little less. Are there any shelves to loot? It looks like they're all empty. If we don't end up getting a lot of food, at least we got a ton of gasoline here. Just absolutely wrecking in the gasoline department. Unexpected too. Usually when you come to a Walmart, you get food. Food on like 5 or 6 of these shelves and stuff like that. Was not expecting the gas, but we do have food too, so that's nice. None of it's on the shelves. It looks like all the shelves have been stripped bare, but we've got enough on the ground that it's not that much of a detriment. All right, never forget to throw items to maximize that damage. Better than using your weapons in most cases. And then you can swing while they're down and you don't risk getting hit. Alright. One more bathroom it looks like is all we got. And a toilet, probably gonna have 1 gasoline, maybe a couple ammunition. I've never found food in a toilet as far as I can remember. Oh, I see another one over there that was being blocked by this zombie. Definitely a lot easier to see what's going on without the film grain and scratch effects, which is a nice added bonus to turning it off, which was done for the video quality, not for the ease of playing the game. Is there anything we've missed in here? Anything at all? I'd love to make sure we get absolutely everything we can from here. But it looks like we've already done that. I'm gonna walk out holding a shopping cart, of course. Not this one, maybe. Yeah, that one broke. Okay, that's all the doors explored. And we're gonna go back to the car and going on our adventure with a ton of gasoline. Gasoline, I don't know what I just said. That was just a weird, like the shopping cart bouncing all around. Kind of messed with my head. Alright, just toss that, don't really need it. No zombies around the car. Oh, I spoke a little too soon, but we're both in and we got it started. Let's get out of here. Off to a good start. 159 gas found, up to a total of 259. Plus 4 food is great too. That'll be, if we pick up another person right away, we got 2 days worth still. At the moment, we got 3 days worth. And we're gonna keep going. I don't know what this little... Let's see if I can see this real quick before I read this encounter. Gerard's got a little bit of a... like a cyan pixel down under his heart. I don't know if that means he's like extra healthy, if he's got more than full health, or maybe that means he's taken a little bit but not enough to take down a layer of the heart pixels. It's a little confusing. He's a mechanic? No, he is a resilient type. I wonder, okay, I bet resilient types get 1 bonus health level, and that's what that indicates. That's my guess for now. Let's get going with this cabin with wood stove. The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombies in sight. It has a wood stove in it, but no wood. The group eats a decent meal. Do we want to go out and chop wood and be tired, or do we want to go to sleep? Maybe risk being a little cold, but probably have a better chance at no one being tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, that was the neutral choice, I guess. Nothing good, nothing bad. The group gets a peaceful moment to rest in a safe house, no zombies in sight. With some spare time, they decide to exercise for strength, teach mechanical skills, or teach medical skills. Brenton is a mechanic, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have Brenton teach his mechanical skills to Gerard, because he probably has some good ones. Not guaranteed, but he probably has good mechanical skills. Brenton teaches Gerard what he knows about car repair and other ways to accidentally mess up machinery. Gerard's mechanical increases. Brenton's mechanical is revealed as frowny. Okay, so it's not good, but it's not as bad as it could be. And Brenton's morale increases to very smiley. I can dig it. Let's keep going. Alright, fear the night. The group drives into a city as it starts to get dark. Try not to lose track of time. Things can get bad after the sun sets. It's sparse but sluggish near sunset. We find a coffee shop or an athletic store. The athletic store gives us a better chance to train our fitness, so we're gonna give that a shot. Coffee shop might have food, might have that coffee maker where we can get like an all coffeeed up bonus. I don't know what that does, so athletic store is what we're going to go for. Near sunset means the zombies will be a little bit worse than the regular old sluggish zombies, but we're well equipped to get through this. As often as we can, we do want to bring at least 2 party members to an event like this, because sometimes using whatever things we have around will involve needing someone to stand watch. So I'm gonna switch to Gerard real quick, because I want to pick up this aluminum bat. Oh, I didn't want to replace his rebar. Piece of wood, rebar. Alright, this is the best option we have. Gonna keep controlling Gerard, no reason not to. There's not a substantial difference between them, at least not at the moment. For our current purposes. We don't need anything else in here, none of it's special. We're gonna just kinda avoid this crowd that just walked in. Grab the shopping cart and head out of the building. Alright, not bad. We want to try to find 1 more building to loot, maybe 2, if we can. It looks like we actually just don't even have any. Oh, there's one. Alright, this goes really far to the right. Usually they go more up and down, but that, you know, I guess it's just the way it's generated. It's pretty random, you know. Got a chance of just about anything going on here. They do appear to frequently change the way these are generated, or at least I just haven't seen all of the ways in which they can be generated. So I'm expecting to have quite a few times where we end up seeing something pretty different. Alright, more food, always good. We're down to 8 now, I believe. But we found 2 more, nothing in here. Gotta take them out before they pile up too much behind us. And it's getting late, it's almost 8 p.m. here. So we're gonna have to get going soon. I did go to that other house that ended up being completely empty, and that was maybe a mistake, but couldn't have seen that coming. We had, you know, this house could have easily been the empty one, where the other one could have been just as full as this. You never know what you're gonna get into. So it's best to be a little bit thorough, you know? And sometimes that has its reward, sometimes it does not. And in this case, maybe it didn't. But we're getting so much loot here that I really can't complain. We've picked up another 9 food, more than doubling the supply we had in the car. And we haven't even finished looting this house yet. One more room to go into, and then we will be done with this house and going back to the car. It was empty, as was the one right before it. Gonna pick up a chair so we can get out of here safely. Didn't end up needing it. It is completely dark out at 8:35 p.m. 8:40 p.m. We're in the car though, if he gets in. Alright, we're gonna start it up and get out of here. Back on the road in just a second. This is a pretty good haul, especially food-wise, and our morale's good. We still got so much gas. How far are we from Canada? Probably pretty far. 14 days. Alright, 2 weeks. 2 weeks on the road and we will be in Canada. Mini golf. The group sets up camp at the safest place they could find around an abandoned mini golf park. The group eats a decent meal. In the morning, they find a golf ball and putter while searching the area. The group decides to play a quick game. Gerard gets some needed exercise. Gerard's fitness increases. Brenton's morale increases. Gerard's morale increases. This is going absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully we don't have the same kind of sudden turn of luck that we did in the last game. A trip to the farm. Sorry, I was taking a drink of coffee there. The group runs into some people that are attempting to run a small farm. They offer 8 food in exchange for some help. We could do tilling and planting, hauling and hauling, some repair work, or we could say that we have no time to help. So I believe that in either of these 2 cases, both of our party members will be tired. If we have Brenton do repair work, we have less of a chance of success, but only Brenton will be tired. What do we know about Brenton's mechanical? I think it's a frowny, right? But he is a mechanic. Maybe that boosts his ability. I think it just means that he randomly generated with the absolute worst mechanical ability, and then it got +2 from his mechanic perk. I don't think it does anything beyond that, but we're going to give it a shot. Brenton, do some repair work. Brenton offers his services in fixing things around the farm. There's so many broken things that he becomes exhausted. The farmers are grateful for the work and give us 8 food, and our mechanical increased. Good all around. Brenton's tired, but we got tons of food, and now we're going to have an easier time fixing our car in the future. Alright, why couldn't it have been a werewolf apocalypse? At least then there'd be werewolves. That sounds a lot scarier, to be honest. Trading on the death road. So all we're getting here is that we can use food as currency, and that there's some traders up here to do that with. Alright. This guy is selling food, it looks like, and we have a lot of gas, so let's see what we want. Do you have any spare gas? I'm running out. He offers to give you 2 cans of food for every 25 units of gas. You have 209 left. This is a case where we have a ton of gas, but this conversion rate is still terrible for us. 1 can of food is not worth, what, 12.5 gasoline? So no thank you. If only we had someone with the charming perk and or trait. Medical attention. The group finds a woman surrounded by medical equipment. She claims to be a skilled doctor, so we can learn how to heal each other up. We're going to leave for now, see what else we got. on offer here, and probably come back for that one. Training medical is important, and I could probably gain a couple perk levels by training medicine a few more times. Bullet surplus. The group talks to a friendly scavenger who is selling extra bullets. She claims to not use pistols due to how gunshots rile up zombies. She offers 8 bullets for every food item she gets. We have 21 food left. No thanks. Probably gonna go do the medical training, but is there anything down below? Yeah, there's a few more things here. This person is gonna do fitness training probably. The woman is decked out in sweatbands, limb warmers, and garish exercise clothes. Garish, I get that wrong every time. Or right, I don't know. Only the fittest will survive in this zombie-filled world. I can help you get fit fast. She's been continually running in place this whole time. You have 21 food left. If we do training, it's gonna be medical training. We're gonna go talk to these guys. I'm taking a little break before I get back on the death road. Good idea. You doing this? Okay. We could also rest, but I think it's typically a bad option because it does use food and then you get nothing out of it. Easy Medical College. This group discovers an unsettling and filthy van. It has a sign that says Easy Medical College. This is also medical training. Did I get the other one wrong? Is that one not medical training? What is this? Because I trust her more if they're both medical training. Oh, no, she wants to give us medical care. Well, I said I'd get medical training, and while that wasn't what was up there, it is down here, and I'm definitely going to do it. Alright, give 9 food for group training. The entire group gets medical training. Gerard's medical revealed is terrible. Gerard's medical increases. And same thing for Brenton. Good thing we did that, because if we do need to heal up in the future, we definitely wouldn't have been able to. Can I steal like this car or something? I'd love to get a cooler vehicle than the one we have. Nah. Okay. Hopping on in here, which is our car, and flooring it. Alrighty. You can slow zombies down by dropping furniture in front of them. Yep. We do that all the time. The Big Roller Derby. The group stumbles onto an abandoned roller skating rink. Inside is a woman zipping around on skates as the zombie lurches toward her. The zombie isn't gaining any ground. This appears to be our first rare character we are encountering in Rare Characters mode. She does a little twirl and then splatters the zombie with a wrench, never stumbling as she resumes her skating. We're going to recruit her. Just absolutely. Kimberly agrees to join as long as she's able to smash things to her heart's content, and we're okay with that. She has a good strength, great fitness, and terrible, abysmal, just truly awful composure. But she joins the team, and we are going onward to Canada. Alright, 3 people. We have 12 food because we just spent 9 of it. We need more looting so we can do some more shooting. Agreed. Stuck in a ditch. The car gets stuck in the ditch near a crappy dirt road. The group is close to getting the car out when a roaming horde draws near. Now they must distract the zombies from getting too close. Siege alert! There's no escape. It's very large and it's near sunset, but luckily it's only 0.7 hours long. We're going to try to survive because, of course, that is our only option. So we got this extreme hockey stick, which maybe we give to Kimberly. I know roller derby does not involve hockey sticks, by the way. But that's no reason not to let her have what is probably our best weapon. As our most likely strongest person, we're going to give Brenton this golf club, and Gerard's all set. Alright, and I want to play as Kimberly. Just because she's a rare character, why not? She's the leader. Alright, let's get going here. I'm assuming her speed is high, too. It seems like she moves at least a little differently, if not faster. Shotgun ammo is nice, but not pertinent to our survival here because we have no shotguns. And it looks like the only thing that's lootable here is that little bit of shotgun ammo. We are almost done already, I believe. Defend yourself. Alright. Can we get out? Not quite yet. I guess I don't know what time it started, but usually they start on an hour, I believe. Let's get up to a less occupied corner of the globe. Map? Not globe. The siege is over. You cannot try to escape. Okay, let's go off here. Do you want to walk back to the road? Yes, let's hit the road. Okay, we found 5 shotgun ammo and killed 31 zombies. And we're back in our car. Fantastic. Kimberly's morale is not very good, but it's not bad, so that's just fine. What we need is a lot of chainsaws. What we need is a lot of chainsaws and gasoline if you want to make that work. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they are getting the hang of this. Choose a reward. We could get Kimberly +2 fitness, but her fitness is pretty good already, isn't it? Yeah, she can't even get +2. She can only get +1, so that's a waste. Let's... We all still have pretty bad medical. We don't know Kimberly's, obviously. We just found her and that wasn't one of the revealed stats. But since they both have pretty bad medical, we might as well train medical for everyone. Our morale is good enough that we don't need that. Let's do it. When it comes to zombie first aid, practice makes perfect. Her medical is revealed is also terrible, and now she's up to the level they were at, and they're both just a little frowny. Definitely a good outcome for us. We need to get at least one person up to neutral medical. There's no other way that we're going to be able to survive for very long. Okay. And we've only got 1 med kit. We need 2 to make use of them. Grocery trust exercise. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store and they notice another group has been following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Send 1 person in to loot. So whoever loots doesn't defend, the others will defend. We're going to take a look at our loyalty. We know nobody's loyalty. Let's send Kimberly in case the others can get hurt. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a toss-up at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead with Kimberly. The other members stand guard outside for the looters as Kimberly searches the grocery store. Kimberly brings back some food. Her morale increases. We're all now happy. We got 9 food, and then we eat a decent meal and lose 6 food, so we got a net 3 from that encounter. Pretty great. Yeah, everybody's morale is now positive. Varying degrees of positive, but positive nonetheless. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Gerard broods about a tragic past? What? Okay, always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We could go to the stash in the woods, rest stop with car, or a lost stronghold, or we can drive around more for 25 gas. That's a little too much gas to spend. We can get a new car. How's our car doing? The engine's about to die, so we're gonna go ahead and get a new one. And maybe it'll also have gas. Not that we're running out, but we could always use some more, of course. I don't want to do this. This looks hard, and it probably has another rare character at it, but not a guarantee. And it is red, and we're not really in the mood for a difficult thing here. Rest stop with car. The group finds a rest stop along the road. Right in front of it is a car that looks like it's been recently driven. The car is in great shape, but the owner is nowhere in sight. Unfortunate for them, but good for us. We're going to be taking that car. Moderate and irritated in the late morning. Check out that car. Alrighty. And Kimberly is still going to be our leader here. I feel better having the rare character on my side, especially when it's not like the Alvis character that just sang, or the actually no, Alvis wasn't a problem. The last bodybuilder was a problem. He would flex instead of doing anything useful. More food, always welcome. Always be looting, that's what the game tells me. Gonna go into every room. Chose this one as an arbitrary place to start. And I'm glad I did, because our zombies haven't built up very substantially behind us yet, and going into those rows of bathroom stalls can be pretty challenging when there's a lot of zombies piling up behind you. Nothing in here at all. I'm hoping for another couple of vending machines and obviously the car keys, which are going to be here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed that there will be car keys somewhere. And look at that. A lot of loot going on in here. Gonna get this kitchen knife as well. Car keys. This is a set of keys, including some car keys. Kimberly picks it up. Okay. Can I start? There we go. I guess I hit the wrong button or something. Let's get absolutely everything in here, of course. A lot of food. Up to 7, and I think somebody else picked up one as well. And we're gonna open these toilets. of course. Just a little bit of gasoline, pretty much a negligible amount. We've talked about that before. And that's everything in this room except for that cane, which we obviously don't really need. Moving on, we're gonna go back to our car. There's our new car, even. The keys fit perfectly. Kimberly unlocks the car. Get in. All right, everybody else is in as well. We're gonna start it up and get out of here. All right, so we got +8 food, up to a total of 23. Absolutely fantastic. 31 more gasoline gets us a pretty decent amount. And then tons of medical supplies, ammunition, great all around. We can now heal up when we need to, but everybody seems to be at full health. Familiar faces. Whoa, it's X-Harn. It's nice to see a familiar face. She is staring at a map with an expression of total confusion. She's paranoid, and she's an explorer. We're going to recruit her to the team because it's going to make us use even less gas, which is good for us. And by even less, I mean just less, because we're currently using a lot. So even though we have a lot, we're going through it pretty quickly. Let's recruit her to the team, and we're going to be able to learn stuff about our other new people that we'll eventually have, even though our party is currently full. Okay. Do I want to get rid of Brenton and Gerard? Maybe long term. I'd like to have all rare characters, since we are playing rare characters mode. But that being said, that is all for now. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if that's the sort of thing that you're into. I will see you in the next episode.